Hey guys, what's up? It's Sarah. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today we're going to be trying the Moana Heart of Fiti palette and I'm super excited. I saw this last night when I was at the mall and I was like, alright, we're going to give this one a try. They had a couple different new ones out, but this one was the one that stood out the most to me. So this is what the front of it looks like. This is the back of it. I'll just let you know right off the bat, it was $14.90, which I thought was a pretty good price. I was pretty surprised. And then here is what the inside of it looks like. That is the top part and that's the bottom part. When you buy it, it does come with the plastic overlay, so that way your eyeshadows are protected. So when I look at this, there are a lot of like earthy tones. I think that that goes along with the movie fairly well. There's some purples and some pinks and stuff. So you have more of a muted palette, which is a little bit different from what we've seen with Hot Topic in the past, but I still like it. When I look at this, I definitely think I'm gonna go for more of a muted down, sort of a greeny, earthy tone look, and I'm really excited. So let's get right into it. Oh, one other thing. I tried to film my eyeshadow palette collection video yesterday and ooh, it was a hot mess. So I'm gonna try and redo that. I wanted to take a break, film this video, get this one up today because I was super frustrated with how the other one was like starting to turn out. So I will try and get that filmed and put up for you guys tomorrow. Let's jump into it. The first shade that I am gonna go in with is going to be this shade called Fish Hook. Oh wait, of course I'm always going to throw in my swatches first before I get started. So I don't really know that the swatches tell the story of this palette or not. I'm going to butcher all of these names. So right here we have Manitoa, Fish Hook, and we used that one today. This is TK, this is Tomatia, this is Atuo Osami, this is Mini Maui, this one is Kakamora, this is the Heart of Fiti, this is Motoni. God, I wish I could say these right. This is Stingray. This is Hechi. This one is Pua Maui. I like the swatch. It doesn't really look like what's in the palette though, so kind of interesting there. And then I don't even know if you guys can see it. I'll try and swatch it again. Right here. This is Tiki. Yeah, it's not showing up. So there's that. Alright, now that that's done, we're gonna go in with the shade Fish Hook. And we're going to use this as like a transition shade in the crease. It's kind of like an army sort of a green color. Oh shoot, let me zoom in a little bit. But I like that color. It's not too dark of a green and it's not like a bright green. It's just like a perfect sort of subtle green. And it really looks like what you have in the palette. This is Manitui, I believe. So I mean that is a deeper sort of a green, but I'm not seeing too much of a difference. I definitely will say that I see the glitter. Kind of an interesting look going on here still. Next I'm going to go in with the shade Mini Maui. And I'm just going to take it on the opposite side of the brush we just used. I am seeing fallout, so I probably should have waited to put on my makeup, but... And then lastly, I'm going to take the shade Heart of Fiti, or Heart of Fiti, which is just this big, like, oval shade right there, right in the center of the palette, and I'm going to take that on a flat shader brush, and I am going to spray it with some setting spray. That is super pretty. I love it. Now I'll be interested to see if this color, if it stays this bright all day long. Okay, I'm gonna hop off really quick, put on some mascara, liner, and lashes, and I will be right back. Well, maybe not lash. Alright, so I decided against putting on false lashes. I'm going to work in a kindergarten classroom, and I just feel like that's not the most appropriate setting for false lashes. First thing I'm gonna do is put some gel liner in my waterline, and this is just my black gel liner. I think I wanna take the shade Atuo Osami. Again, I haven't seen this movie in a while, so I know I'm not pronouncing these the perfect way. I'm so sorry about that. I know I should be able to if I'm making a video about this, but I'm gonna just put a little bit of this on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara to my lower lash line. All right, let's see, a lip color that would not overtake this would definitely be NYX Fortune Cookie. There's like one little part of my eyelash over here that does not want to curl. And it's super annoying because like the rest of my eyelashes are curled. For right now, this is my completed look. Alright, I'm going to give you guys just some of my first impressions on this palette. I'm going to check in with you during my lunch break, possibly again after that. I'm not 100% sure yet what my end plan is going to be. It just kind of depends on how my day goes. I feel like my forehead looks huge right now. I am not like overly impressed with these ones, but I do like them. I think that when I was applying the darker green shades, a lot of them looked really similar, so it got a little bit muddy looking, which is kind of frustrating, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. I do like this shade Heart Up to Fiti, especially when I foiled it. I don't know what it would look like on its own, but man, this is like gorgeous right now. The purple shade I think is a really pretty just like added pop of color. I didn't really get to play with it though. So I mean, I don't have too many big gripes for right now. If it stays looking like this throughout the day, I'm gonna be happy. But if it starts to wear down, that's when I'm gonna start to have problems, because I mean, I'm okay with how this looks and I'm okay with the fact that it took me a little bit to work towards building it up. So that's my current thought on it. I will check back in with you guys later. It is currently 8:13 a.m. I will probably be checking in with you guys around 1:30 in the afternoon. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm like all out of sorts here. It is now 1:36, so I'm trying to think. I left you guys at like 8:15, so it's been like 5 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, that's the correct math. And I've got to say, I'm actually pretty impressed with how well. Oh my god, look at these glasses, Mark. If any of you are holding the secret to what foundation will hold up against glasses like none other, please let me know. Okay, so you can look at my eyes here. Basically, the one thing that I notice is that the purple is still there. Looking in the mirror here, it definitely does seem to be, it still seems to be just as vibrant. The greens, they're still there. They're still really pretty. I think, personally, from what I remember when this went on, they seem like they've faded like ever so slightly, and I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like the same sort of like slow-mo glamour shots that everybody loves so much, and we can compare side to side, like, you know, from this morning until now. I really like this look. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Anyway, that's my thoughts right now. I'll check back in with you guys for my final check-in after I get off of work at 5 o'clock. So it'll be around 5:30-ish. What just happened? I'm like in a country phase, which is so weird. Usually it's just like straight up like Sum 41, Blank, and like Simple Plan, but I don't know. I'm in a country state of mind right now. Really not that weird. There are bits and pieces of time where I'm always listening to country music, so let's move past all of that and do our final check-in of the day. Ooh, those glasses marks though. As you can see when you are looking at the shadows, I don't, like, the purple is still there, the greens are still there. They're not as vibrant as they were when I put them on to begin with, which, whatever, you know, I'm not too upset about it. The palette was $15, but I mean, I've got to say I'm fairly impressed that the purple on my lower lash line is still as purple as it is. So I'm gonna zoom you back out and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on this guy altogether. Do you guys like my tree? Is my tree too distracting? So you get 14 shadows for $14.90, so that puts every shadow at right above, let me see. Okay, so each shadow is about $1.06, which I'm gonna say is okay for a Hot Topic shadow regardless of the quality. You know, walking into Hot Topic, you're not gonna get the next Kat Von D Urban Decay Tarte whatever sort of, you know, like the next Sephora quality eyeshadow palette, like you know that. So I think $14.90 is a really good price point for these eyeshadow palettes. I think that at that point you're saying that it's decently well made. You're not saying that it's the best thing ever, because you're paying for the makeup and you're paying for the title, in which case is Moana in this one. My final closing thoughts on this. If you are not the biggest Moana or Disney fan ever, do you need this palette? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say go ahead and skip it. There's absolutely no necessity for you to have this palette. I think that it's an okay palette. I think it's got some pretty tones to it, but I think that a lot of the color payoff depends on how well you build it up. If you are using things to help enhance shadow color, or if you're just putting it straight down on top of an eyeshadow primer. And if you're not doing any of those sort of things and you just want to like play with the eyeshadows and put them on your eyes, you're not gonna get that great of a quality. I mean, that's really all it really comes down to. It's okay. Is it the best? No. Is it the worst? No. When I look at the shadow colors in this palette, it's not like I'm that excited by it, whereas 3 years ago when Kat Von D came out with her Mi Vida Loca palette, right? This excites me and it makes me want to create. Oh, that is dusty. Like, I see all of those colors and it excites me and it makes me want to go play with them and do cool things and do fun things and different looks and stuff. This one doesn't really do that. I mean, I like the colors in it. I think that the earth tones are super fun. It just doesn't inspire me, I guess, looking at it. Again, I just want to state that I trust when Hot Topic says that they're cruelty free. They are a huge brand, and I think for Hot Topic to say that they're cruelty free and then not be cruelty free is a huge risk for them to take in and of itself. I don't think that they would do that. I really don't. And the other thing is that they really do care about their customers. From what I've seen, I don't know if that's true or not. I really hope that it's true, and I hope I'm not going to eat my words one day. I know it doesn't have the PETA or the Leaping Bunny certifications on it. It does have their own cruelty-free logo on it, which I think is great. I would love to see this certified by Leaping Bunny, because Leaping Bunny is the certification that I trust the most out of the 3 major ones. But I have seen on different vegan forums, and I've seen Hot Topic respond and say on Twitter that they are cruelty-free. I've seen emails that people have posted that Hot Topic has sent them when they've asked about their products being cruelty-free. So I'm fairly confident that they are not lying about being cruelty-free. And that is something that I've just been really conscious of lately, and I know that that's something some people try to keep in mind, and I know that since this doesn't have like the Leaping Bunny or the PETA logo on it, some people might still be on the fence about if it really is cruelty-free, but I truly believe that it is. I wanted to throw that out there as well. I think that's all I've got. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. I think Hot Topic's probably going to keep rolling out new eyeshadow palettes that are really cute and Disney and stuff like that. So if you want to see anything like that, I like to film videos on them. If you also want to see any other Hot Topic eyeshadow palettes in use, or I have some of their makeup, I don't know. If you want to see any of that, I have a Hot Topic playlist that I will link below or above or something. And I will catch you all in my next one. Bye!